Up next, someone who till now has been associated more with black, gothic black. It's 120 X-Ray on Peter Murphy right after this.
My name's Peter Murphy, and I'm under the 120 X-Ray after this.
Bauhaus were the next big thing after the Sex Pistols, an extension of the punk movement into the artier, dressier scene that became known as Gothic. Now, 10 years later, Bauhaus lead singer Peter Murphy has just released his second solo album, and he told us that it has more of an up feel than his previous work, and that's why he chose its title.
My new album is called Love Hysteria, and I chose it first before any of the songs had been written or any of the lyrics had been written, basically because I wanted to. It was a really wonderful title. It really summed up the sort of notion I wanted to put across, and that was not dark, sort of thing, more light.
Peter Murphy has just wrapped up a tour in support of his new album. Murphy is famous for his cat-like movements on stage and also for his creative use of lighting, and he told us the secret.
It's just basically using your brain. It's just like, well, if it looks crap, make it look good, you know. It's technically, it's just like you can light things from behind. You can use one light that's got a really wide beam to it, and normally you can't really use that very well out front. It just swamps everything in light, and it sort of creates a bland atmosphere. So rather than using it out front, you stick it behind a stack, and you can just get some shapes of the... you can use the shape of an amp to effect and make it just look like an object on stage that's meant to be there rather than just an amp.
Well, it's not just lighting either. Peter Murphy also gets involved in the video side of things. Now, for his new clip, All Night Long, he called upon the services of Matt Mulholland, who is a New York director who worked on the video for Peter Gabriel's Mercy Street.
I asked him to come to London to film it because I couldn't leave London at the time. And so that was a bit of a risk for him because he'd obviously got used to working with American crews. And it worked out real well. We did it over 2 days. Actually, one day we booked 2 days, but my daughter was born on the first day, so we couldn't really film on the first day. So it looked like 30 grand was going down the drain, which is how much it cost. And we did it, and it's turned out exactly as I wanted it, I think.
Shot the concert footage for Peter Murphy earlier this year.